3, 2. Hello, and thank you for stopping by here at WFXRTV.com. I'm meteorologist Sandra Brogan. Well, the WFXR Pinpoint Weather Team watching very closely a winter storm that is right on our doorstep. We do have a winter storm warning in effect for the entire viewing area. We are anticipating that snow to move in for some of us as early as right around sunrise, overspreading the entire area by around lunchtime. And of course, that will create for some dangerous travel conditions. And some of that snow may mix with some sleet in parts of the area. And so we are talking about the possibility for some ice accumulations, which will lead to power outages. So again, significant snowfall in the forecast. We'll get to those totals expected here in just a few moments, but freezing rain for some of us, and that will lead to some ice accumulating possibly on power lines. And with that said, that could lead to some power outages. So make sure you have your devices all charged and ready to go. So in terms of how much ice we are anticipating, now compared to earlier this week, the models are showing a little bit more of that warm air in the mid levels. That is going to lead to potential for sleet to mix in with the snow and also some freezing rain for portions of the area, as well as we'll see more of that warmer air working in from the southeast. Now, as far as amounts, we could see anywhere from a glazing to possibly a tenth of an inch of ice for portions of the Roanoke Valley down through portions of the New River Valley. And then as we start to work our way eastward, we'll see a greater likelihood for some freezing rain that could lead to ice accumulations, and anywhere from a tenth to possibly 2/10 of an inch of ice accumulation possible for portions of Southside up through areas right around Lynchburg and eastward. And not completely out of the question that a few isolated amounts up to around 1/4 of an inch will be possible. So with more warmer air moving in and that possibility for sleet to mix in with the snow, and also the possibility for some freezing rain in areas, well, that will lower the overall snowfall amounts for much of the area. Now, as far as how much snowfall we are anticipating, 6 to 12 inches is what we have for portions of the Highlands, New River Valley, or for all the Highlands, New River Valley, and also the Roanoke Valley. Now, do keep in mind, you can probably anticipate the lower end of this range the farther east you are, and the higher end of the range is what you can prepare for. Now, areas the farther west you are, you're more than likely going to see all snow throughout the duration of this event. But once we start to work our way farther eastward, closer to the Parkway and beyond the Parkway, well, that's when we'll see more of that sleet mixing in and also that potential for some freezing rain. So 4 to 6 inches of snowfall possible across portions of central Virginia and Southside, and can see as much as 2 to 4 inches of snowfall with a icy glaze on top of that snow for some of you in Southside. Now, as far as temperatures for tonight, 21 for the overnight low in Roanoke, 22 in Daleville, 22 in Salem. Snow's not going to move in until after sunrise for many of us. As for temperatures across central Virginia, 20 for the overnight low in Lynchburg, 21 for Appomattox, 21 for Moneta. For Southside, just a slight chance you may have some snow moving in the farther west you are, right along that North Carolina-Virginia state line. However, better chances for that snow to really get going after sunrise. 24 for the overnight low in Danville, 22 for the overnight low in Connsville, so well below freezing across the entire area, also including the New River Valley. Now, the New River Valley, you could see some of that snow moving in by as early as 3, 4 a.m. for areas in Smith County, Wythe County, also Grayson County, because that snow is going to be moving in from the southwest. 22 for the overnight low in Parisburg, 21 for the overnight low in Blacksburg. But again, picking up in intensity and coverage across the entire area through the morning hours. 17 for the overnight low in Covington, 16 in Lewisburg, 14 in Marlton. And again, that snow not likely to reach the Highlands until after sunrise. So we'll take a look at the timing for you with Futurecast. Again, for this evening, we should stay dry. It is definitely cold out there, cold enough for that snow. Now, I've got this stopped at 6 a.m. You can see that snow started to work its way in for the southwest, and the precipitation is going to start out as snow for the entire area. But some of us will see it mix in with some sleet and possibly some freezing rain during the afternoon. So I'll continue to put this in motion for you. You see that by around lunchtime, that snow is overspreading the entire region, and likely at this time we're already seeing those road conditions deteriorating quite a bit, so travel not advised at this time. That snow is likely to be coming down heavily at times. So now I've stopped it at 4 p.m. We're starting to get that warm air moving in from the southeast, and so that's going to help that snow to mix with some sleet for areas along I-81 and eastward, and also as we start to work our way a little bit farther towards the southeast, could see some freezing rain in these areas as well, and may just have a cold rain for some of you in Halifax County, also Charlotte County. Again, some of this could work its way a little bit farther towards the northwest than what Futurecast is indicating, but overall, the farther east you are, you can expect some warmer air to move in, and that will give that transition, if not have the snow mix in some sleet and possibly transition to some freezing rain. Futurecast showing that we'll get a break from the widespread activity through the evening hours, but once we get to about 10, 11 o'clock, that's when we'll see another quick round of snow moving in, and this is on the back side of the system, so this is going to be a quick mover across the area, but some additional snowfall will be possible Sunday night before that system completely moves out of our area. 29 for the high in Roanoke, 29 in Buchanan, 30 in Daleville, so it is going to be very cold for Sunday afternoon. And again, we're likely to see snow. Then we'll see during the afternoon that snow mixing with some sleet and possibly some pockets of freezing rain for the Roanoke Valley. As for Central Virginia, temperatures for you still below freezing as well, only to around 29 for the low, for the high in Lynchburg, 28 in Bedford. Again, for you, just like the Roanoke Valley, we're expecting to see that snow mixing with some sleet during the afternoon, but for you, you'll likely see some transition in areas to freezing rain by late in the afternoon, if not just a cold rain for some of you the farther southeast you are in that region. 32 for the high in Chatham, 32 for Danville, 31 for Cosville. You're likely to see snow, sleet, freezing rain, and rain across parts of Southside. For the New River Valley, many of you are looking at just snow across the area and likely to come down heavily at times. 28 for the high in Blacksburg, 28 in Radford. Could see a little bit of sleet mixing in with your snow during the afternoon, and also that potential for some freezing rain is there, but I think more than likely that potential will be more towards your east, but can't completely rule it out. For the Highlands, we're looking at mostly snow for the entire duration of the event for your area as well, and this is where we could see as much as 10 to 12 inches of that snowfall. 30 for the overnight for the high in Covington, 26 in Lewisburg, 31 in Newcastle, and 25 for the high in Union. So likely not to see that snow moving into your area until we get into the hours by about mid-morning. That's when you'll start to see that snow moving in from the south for your region. Your 7-day forecast showing the snow comes to an end late Sunday night. Now Monday morning, the mountains may have a little bit of light snow as the system will be bringing in some strong northwesterly winds behind it, so that could lead to some upslope snow showers, especially for Pocahontas and Greenbrier counties, but can't rule out some additional light snow showers early Monday morning down towards the Mountain Empire as well. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is looking cold and blustery. Those temperatures a little bit warmer, but only relatively speaking, temperatures will still be just barely above freezing for many of us. Tuesday, we're looking at 39 for the high, still cold, but back up into the 40s for your Wednesday with a chance for rain showers in the forecast.